Hi everyone, this is audap. Let's continue our game of Sherlock Holmes Chapter 1 on PlayStation 5. Okay, trying to call my mother's funeral, so that was right here.
The service was sparsely attended. Though my parents were buried separately, the pastor said they're united in heaven. I didn't believe him even then. I wanted to see her one last time before the coffin was interred and say how I loved her. The chance never came. I feel rather faint.
You're fine, you're fine. It's over now. You remembered everything. It will get easier soon.
Pocket watch. It seems familiar, John. Why is it here? Rest in peace, Violet Holmes. Goodbye, Mother. This watch was a gift. My mother's initials are engraved on it. The piece is in good condition. It must have been placed here only recently. A candle in a small puddle of wax. Cannot have been lit for more than half an hour.
Is this really how you want to spend this time?
This is my mother's pocket watch, John. Who put it here and why? Are you not in the slightest bit interested?
Inches art, fashionable shoes, brand new.
A man in fashionable shoes stood near the tomb. The size of the prints suggest he is approximately 5.5 feet tall.
You were about to tell me the make and model of tyre, but let me assure you, I do not care.
Well, it was going to be very impressive. Come on then, the trail continues ahead.
He mustn't be far away to leave it unattended.
A portable easel was kept there. The Hospitaller crypts. If memory serves, they're located at the far end of the cemetery around an old tree. I hope that inspiration strikes upon visiting these beautiful vaults. At the very least, you'll enjoy the view. Yours, Mercurio. It's stained with oil paint.
An artist working in a cemetery? Do you think he'd paint my portrait?
Oh, it's that ridiculous artist from the hotel.
Be nice, Sherry. Make friends.
Mr. Holmes, did you come for another portrait? No, I jest. You gave quite the performance last night. The hotel was abuzz with your name. I must say I was rather absorbed in it all. The fallibility of men. Such scandal.
It was a welcome distraction.
Oh, my manners. I am Werner Vogel, art enthusiast and gallery proprietor.
Mr. Vogel, I was perhaps too curt when last we spoke.
Speak no more of it. Travel takes it out of any man, never mind when this is your destination. Once I learned who you were, the pieces fell into place. Your mother was well liked on Cordona in her time here. I was sorry to hear of her passing.
Did you visit my mother's tomb?
How did you come to possess my mother's pocket watch?
Oh my! It is quite something to witness those powers of deduction firsthand. Yes, I left you her timepiece. After her death, there was an estate sale. All of Cordona's elite picking of her remains. I couldn't let such a lovely thing go to those vultures. When I learned your name, I could no longer keep the watch in good conscience. It is yours by right, and I knew you'd find it here.
Thank you. I'd forgotten all about it, but the moment I saw it, I knew it was hers. Amazing what the young mind forgets and the older can recall. Rather odd, loitering in a cemetery.
I suspect you'll win, but I'm here for my art. There's beauty everywhere if you look, even in decay. A little darkness brings out the light. Now, a diligent observer might note that you too are loitering in a cemetery. What brings you here? Closure answers penance?
Closure, I suppose.
And what is closure? Mere proximity?
Understanding. Acceptance.
You didn't understand from afar. You had to come here to accept the truth of her death?
Of course I understand. She died of consumption, drowning in her own blood.
Your mother?
Yes, my mother.
I must have been misinformed. I'd heard otherwise.
Otherwise than consumption?
No, you'd know better than I. I'd heard talk of a police investigation, but Cordona is a notorious gossip. And what does it matter? She's passed on either way.
She has.
Well, I shall intrude no longer. I'll leave you to your closure. Do stop by the gallery if your travels permit. Farewell.
Are you all right, Sherry? Take as long as you need.
Whatever I need, it isn't here. We should explore Cordona. Perhaps there are archives that may shed further light.
The archives at the City Hall, Police Station, and Cordona Chronicle may hold key information for your case. When investigating a piece of evidence, think about which location is the most appropriate to visit. I mean, do I know where any of this stuff is? Well, yeah, there's some chop here and there, that's for sure. Seems like there's more chop now than there was when we first played it. It's a little strange. Emperor's Aqueduct.
Look who's here.
Butcher, grocer. Oh, maybe fast travel point.
Merhaba.
Extra! Extra! Look at what you've done! Criminal Luca Gallici, posing as a medium, confesses to the strangulation of a noblewoman. The cheapest news on the island.
Luca, what you've done. Oh, can I not buy it? Guess I can't. Oh, okay, so you can use the rickshaw, I guess. Let's take a little wander around. It's quite a big town.
Nice to see you.
Oh yeah? Okay.
Hello.
Is this an entire town? Really? Yeah, boy, it's choppy. There are quite a few frames that get dropped here and there. I mean, especially in the panning. The panning doesn't really seem to... I mean, the level of detail that loads in, it must be a very small amount. Certainly not a problem with the ps5. The ps5 is more than capable of running a game like this without any frame skips at all. Seems more like a storage issue, but it's running on an NVMe drive, so it would surprise me that it would have some trouble bringing up items from storage. But you never know. Maybe that's exactly what's going on. That's what it feels like anyway. Yeah, it is quite a bit like playing Sinking City, although there's much more variety in this setting. You know, Sinking City is just like a dingy old flooded city where almost everything kind of looks the same. Here, there's like a ton of variety. I suppose I should try to find some place to travel then. Maybe the police station? Can I fast travel there? No, I can fast travel here. Guess we'll cross the bridge and try to get to it, I suppose.
Oh.
Yeah, it really is the whole town. There aren't even like sections of the town that you have to pass through. It's one contiguous area. I mean, that's pretty impressive. I mean, the frames do drop here and there, you know, because it is such a big area. Maybe this wouldn't have happened if they, you know, chopped out the map in different pieces. You know, you'd have a little loading screen in between, but maybe this way's better. I think most people might prefer it this way. Yeah, this town is big too. Oh, okay. Has to load when you go into a building, though.
Stark do this, Stark do that. I'm not a clerk, damn it. How am I supposed to get those records now? Yes? What is it? Would you like to report a crime?
No, I wouldn't. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I want to use the police archives.
Wouldn't we all?
I'm serious.
So am I. Officer Logan locked himself inside and he's not letting anyone in.
What happened?
What happened exactly?
A tailoress from Scaladio's been robbed. Logan spent 2 whole days at the shop sketching the thief, and she still insists that it's all wrong. That shrew drove him up the wall, she did.
Why the archives?
But why the archives? Won't that stall everyone's work?
You bet it will. He's looking up all the thieves in Cordona over the past decade. Say one thing for Logan. He's persistent.
Can I help?
Would you mind if I talk to this tailoress? I could get you the sketch in no time.
Get off your high horse, mister. You think you're better than our sketch artist?
Actually, I'm quite certain I am. Let me prove it.
Well, I see no harm in it, as long as it gets Logan out of there. In fact, I need to look up some records too. Here's the address. Good luck.
New case, huh? Let's see. The police need to get a sketch of the thief who robbed Mrs. Nini's atelier. The sketch artist was unable to capture the likeness of the culprit, but my disguise may prove more effective. The atelier is located at the intersection of Knights Road and Trinity Way in Scaladio. Where is it? Knights Road and Trinity Way. Oh god, half of the game is going to be trying to find these locations, because you make your own checkpoints in this game. Let's see, we need to find Knights Road and Trinity Way. Oh boy, where the heck is this going to be? Boy, the HUD seems to be way larger than it was in Sinking City. There's Trinity Way. Where is Knights Road? Here's Knights Road. So Knights Road, it's at the intersection. So, here, I guess.
Hello.
Is this it? It's not really. That's not an atelier. It's a hotel. Here it is. Repair and tailoring. Oh, okay. Never mind. Is that what a normal atelier is? I keep thinking it's like all those atelier games from Tecmo.
I'm pleased to meet you, Ma'am. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I'm here to sketch the thief for the police investigation.
Oh, another one. I hope you'll be more patient than the previous sketches, Signore.
Please describe the thief.
Can you describe the thief for me?
He was all ugly and beat up looking. An utter rascal if ever I'd seen one. He gave me a nasty look from behind his glasses and then made himself scarce.
And that's it? Could you be more specific?
He was a total villain, I told you. How much more specific do you want me to be?
All right, never mind.
Let's do it differently.
I suggest we do it differently. You have a great many clothes here, haven't you?
Why, of course, but they're not for sale. I only do tailoring and mending.
No matter. I'll attempt to disguise myself as the thief, and you'll tell me if I get it right.
As you wish, Senor Holmes.
Where can I find the clothes?
They're in my workshop at the back. Be careful, won't you?
You'll hit dead ends with your investigation if you don't dress appropriately. Luckily, Sherlock has a penchant for disguise, so visit the wardrobe menu to change his outfit. Need the glasses. I don't have any accessories. I need to get stuff. Like a villain, huh? Maybe that. Look more like a zombie than a villain, but okay.
No, those clothes are wrong. He was dressed in a very fancy beige suit. Must have stolen it from someone. No doubt about it.
All right, I've got it.
Beige suit. Oh. Disguises. Sherlock must sometimes wear a disguise to proceed with an investigation. When evidence in the casebook is marked with this icon, when access is blocked by someone who doesn't like your look, when making inquiries, but bystanders aren't willing to talk, visiting a clothing trader to get the outfit you need. Beige suit. Or beige suit.
He did wear glasses, but not like those. His were angular and evil-looking.
All right, I'll try another pair.
Really? Those are evil-looking glasses?
Something isn't right. Something isn't right.
Something. How about that?
Something isn't right.
The glasses were angular, the suit was beige and fancy. Mrs. Nini allowed me to use the clothes in her workshop to disguise myself as the thief. The thief looked like an utter rascal. He was beaten up and was wearing glasses. Beaten up, huh? Wow. That's beaten up. What's the hat? Maybe it's the hat.
Something isn't right.
Like I just can't tell you what isn't right.
Your face is too innocent now.
What do you mean, too innocent?
There was something evil about his face. Like a moustache. Yes! The kind that all villains twirl as they plot their evil plans.
I'd say that not all villains wear moustaches, but I get your point, Mom.
Okay, so I did have the mustache right the last time.
Something isn't right.
Looks like you have to kind of go behind this wardrobe thing every time you want to change something. Is it this suit?
No, signore. That hat is wrong. I told you it was a regular bowler.
You didn't tell me it was a bowler.
But I did. You ought to pay more attention, signore.
Ah, you old bitch. Let's see here. So it was a bowler. We got a lot right the first time.
Ah, it's you. I mean, it's him. It's him.
Excellent. Now I can make a sketch and take it to the police.
Yes, please do. That rascal is still on the loose. I hope they are better at catching than sketching.
Before I go, Mom, are you quite certain that you don't have any clothes to sell?
Well, I suppose you can take the police uniform. An officer forgot it here years ago, and I don't have any use for it. If you want to buy clothes, visit the outfitters. You can find them all over Codorna. I hear they even do free rentals now. Let me show you where the nearest one is.
Thank you very much.
Okay, so... Where's the outfitters? No. Is there no outfitters in town? Oh my goodness. Oh, whoa, I got spazzing out. I mean, nothing as bad as Grand Theft Auto Trilogy Definitive Edition.
Hello again, officer. I've spoken to the tailoress and made a sketch of the thief. It was child's play.
No, really? And she didn't give you any trouble?
No, no trouble at all. She was quite tolerable.
Huh. Who would have thought? Hey, Logan, we've got the sketch. Come on out.
Can I use the archives now?
Well, they're generally not accessible to the public, but you really helped us out, so I'll just turn a blind eye.
I appreciate it, officer.
What did you say your name was? Holmes? Come and see me after you're done. I may have a proposition for you, Mr. Holmes.
Okay, no.
Oh, I need a day off.
One of vocals mentioned that there was a police investigation into my mother's death. So, crimes. Violent crimes, possibly. Subject. Victims. Evidence. Documentation. The missing police files. All I found in the archive was an empty folder labeled Dustley, Case of Violet Holmes, April 9th, 1869, Stonewood Manor, Grand Sade. There are no documents inside at all. It seems that there really was a police investigation, yet all the case files are missing. Well, that doesn't help me. Okay, so now I need...
John, I just recalled that we were living here on Cordona in a manor. And there was a policeman.
Really? What else do you remember? What happened to our mother?
The memory was vague, a mere flash. I have to find our house.
Absolutely. Let's do it.
Evidence room.
I'm done with the archives for now. Can I help you with anything else?
As a matter of fact, you can. The thing is, our chief inspector has vanished, as if we weren't undermanned enough as it is.
Wait, what do you mean, vanished?
Gone missing on a case. Shady business, but that's besides the point. See that board? Pending cases are posted there for any available officers to investigate. I would take them myself, except that I've been told to work the reception desk, like some clerk. Yes, we're that short-handed.
I understand your predicament, but what does any of it have to do with me? I may be available, but I'm certainly not an officer.
Oh, don't worry about it. Consider yourself a temporary one-man independent police force. That's a bit of a mouthful. There's just one small, minor basic formality. You'll need to complete our physical training course. Easy.
Well, I'm not one to balk at a spot of exercise. What must I do?
That's the spirit. Sergeant Ermy will show you the ropes. Follow me.
So, you're a newcomer. We must be desperate to ask untrained civilians for help.
You're lucky to have a well-trained civilian with a brand new auto pistol in his arsenal.
An automatic? A bit of a braggart, aren't you?
Are you trying to test me already?
That is why you're here, boy. I need to verify your skills before I can allow you to catch criminals. The first targets are in the next room. You know what to do with them. I'll join you in a while to see the results.
Concentrate, Sherry. You need to hit every target to show the sergeant how we do it.
To aim, press L2, then fire with R2. Aiming activates slow motion and highlights objects you can shoot, but only for a limited time. To manually reload the pistol, press triangle.
Hooray!
Proceed to the next room. Meanwhile, I'll fill out the paperwork.
Oh, and there's resistance on the triggers. That's kind of nice.
Come on, Sherry. It's just like in childhood.
Press circle to toggle between standing and crouching. To roll, press triangle.
Steady, Sherry. Steady. And go. My favourite mannequins for attack. Let's strike them ninja style. Aim for where you might take advantage and don't forget the environment.
I could do this all day.
Please don't, Sherry. We don't have that much time. Let's move on. Our enemies might be stronger than us, but we rely on our wits. Shoot off their armour.
Stronger enemies often wear armor for protection. Shoot off the armor pieces to reveal weak points. Helmets must be targeted last.
Hooray!
All right, let's move on, Sherry. If you stand here and use your snuff box on them, you can definitely overcome them, Sherry. It's all calculated.
Sherlock can blow his snuff box at nearby enemies to disorient him. Just press R1. This ability must recharge after each use, but every rest you make speeds up the recharge.
Look at that helmet of his. You won't be able to get the powder past it.
Helpful advice, John. I would never have guessed.
Good job, new boy. Well, I'm almost finished with the paperwork. Let's talk about your results. Well, I must say your results aren't as bad as I feared. Perhaps you're not completely hopeless, but true combat is quite different from shooting stationary targets.
I'll handle it just as easily.
Well, that's what we're going to find out. Now, we'll test you against our men. Your task is to detain them, not to kill them. So don't go shooting anyone in the eye. That goes for in the field as well. Even though you'll be working with the police department, that doesn't mean you have a license to kill. Here, take these. They are blank rounds. So, are you ready?
Always ready.
Then let's get cracking.
Worried?
Not at all. I can hit them all with one shot.
Murder.
Good luck, Sherry, and remember, the surroundings are your playground.
Murder is cruel and excessive. Oh, is it? Whoops. Try to arrest the enemy instead. Disorient your opponents, get in close, then press X to arrest them. Follow the cues promptly to immobilize your foe.
I'm coming.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't really understand what's going on there.
I'm coming for you. I'm coming.
It won't work this way.
God,
I
messed it
couldn't
up
miss
that
the
one
party.
time.
I'm coming.
Still don't understand.
Don't bother moving. You've lost.
Get ready for some pain.
Take a rest, my...
The snuff's ready.
I am invincible.
We can over...
No more crime for you.
Give him the pepper snuff.
That's enough. You've proved yourself. Congratulations on the arrests. I can't believe you did so well with the close combat.
I did tell you that I'm well trained.
Well, do the same on the street, and you'll be well rewarded for every arrest you make. Here is your certificate. You are now an authorized crime scene consultant. Well, it's now your duty to make this city a safer place. Cordona won't ever forget it, but at the same time, it will never remember. I'll tell Stark all the necessary details about your successful certification. Congratulations.
Now you're a certified crime scene consultant. Congratulations.
Thank you, my friend. Now, shall we head for Stonewood Manor?
Don't know. You have the whole island to investigate. It's all up to you.
A bandit lair has been marked on your map. Press details to open the how to place section.
Any progress with the case, Mr. Holmes?
There's more cases here. Let's see. Bandit lairs are replayable combat encounters. There's one bandit lair hidden in each district. This icon on the map indicates a bandit lair. Lairs usually feature more enemies and harder combinations than there are in the story. Surviving the lair rewards you with money depending on your combat performance. Arresting all enemies in each lair unlocks specific challenges. Unlock and activate as many challenges as you can handle to earn one of 5 ranks. You can spend your hard-fought money to buy unique costumes from traders in the city. Each successive rank grants a bigger coin reward multiplier. Bandit lairs are optional, so you cannot skip the combat. Okay. Alright, let's go to some manor. Where's that? I just had a flash of memory, a policeman in front of our manor, but what was he doing there? Stonewood Manor must be located in Grand Surrey. I also had a glimpse of a bridge and a church on a hill. The manor must be somewhere nearby. Okay, Grand Surrey. Where the hell is that? Down here. Let's see. Somewhere near the bridge and a church. So here's the church. Where's the bridge around here? I mean, here's a bridge. Here's a bridge. Bridge in the church. So possibly here, maybe here. Let's try this. See if that it. Maybe that's it. I don't know. Boy, this is even harder to navigate than Sinking City. I thought Sinking City was kind of hard to navigate. What is it? These developers really just aren't. They don't believe in like street numbers. Part of the investigation is finding out where to go. I was like, but we gave you a map. You gave me terrible directions. What goes my map? That's a big-ass city, too. Not some tiny little place. Where's the church? Ah, boy. Yeah, that frame skipping, well, the frame pacing issues when you're turning left and right are pretty significant. Again, it won't stop you from playing the game, and it doesn't necessarily interfere with playing. It is pretty jarring. And not something I'd expect to see.
Hey, Sherry, there's post here. And it seems as if the letter was delivered recently.
My brother Mycroft's letter. Sherlock, I hope this letter does not reach you, for it would mean you have committed to your absurd flight of fancy. The past is the past. To expend any more time and energy retreading one's steps is, at best, childish indulgence, and at worst, pathological weakness. Consumption is an ugly end, and you were better off for not witnessing it, despite all your protestations. One presumed by now you have visited our mother's final resting place. I trust this has satisfied your impetuous impulses. It frees you to return to London at once. It is time to turn your back on what was, and help to shape what could be. The nation needs you, Mycroft.
After reading that, I am even less eager to return home than before. Let's investigate our manor.
That's the Mycroft I know. Predictable.
There she is. Our old manor. It's smaller than I remember.
You were a couple of feet shorter back then, Sherry. Or maybe it's bigger on the inside.
How fancy this place is. Sherlock was not a poor child, that's for sure. Oh well, why don't we stop it there? This is audap. You've been watching Sherlock Holmes, Chapter 1 on PlayStation 5. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you at the next stream.